Chapter 7 depicts one of the climactic moments in Genghis Khan's campaign to unite the Mongol tribes. It focuses on the final battle to eliminate Wang Khan Togrul, the powerful Karat tribe, and the complete destruction of the Karat state. This chapter continues from the previous one, and is filled with betrayal, vengeance, joy and victory, and sorrow. After his defeat in the previous chapter, Wang Khan Togrul had fled westward with his son Sengam, taking the remnants of his forces to seek refuge among the Nayman tribe. However, Genghis Khan considered that the Karat could not be left intact, as they still posed a threat. He resolved to pursue them relentlessly and bring about a final confrontation. Consulting with his closest companions Borchu, Mukhali, Subutai, Jeeb, Kasar, and Breet, he assembled a great army and pursued Wang Khan. This pursuit lasted several months and involved fierce engagements across the steppe. Wang Khan attempted to ally with Tayan Khan of the Nayman, but the Nayman did not fully accept him and remained wary. Thanks to Genghis Khan's fast-moving army and highly effective intelligence, the positions of Wang Khan's forces were discovered, and a sudden attack was launched. The decisive battle occurred on the western Mongolian plains. Once again, the speed of the mounted archers, the tactic of feigned retreat, and night assaults played a crucial role. Despite exhausting their final strength, Wang Khan and Sengam were defeated, and Wang Khan was captured. Legend has it that Wang Khan Togrul, upon his death, addressed Genghis Khan with sorrowful words. "I regarded you as my own son, why have you forsaken me thus?" Genghis Khan had respected Wang Khan and was deeply grieved by his passing. Sengam either died in battle or fled and later perished. Some of Wang Khan's daughters and children were incorporated into Genghis Khan's family, forming political alliances. Most of the Karat surrendered and joined Genghis Khan's army, while the tribe itself was completely destroyed. The lands, vast herds, treasures, fine garments, and cultural artifacts of the Karat became spoils. Genghis Khan distributed these fairly, rewarded those who had distinguished themselves, and valued loyalty highly. Karat culture, including its Christian-influenced traditions, script, and arts, exerted a lasting influence on the Mongols, marking a key moment of cultural exchange. Genghis Khan accepted the remaining Karat people with mercy and continued his principle of promoting individuals based on merit. This victory stands as one of Genghis Khan's greatest achievements. With the Karat eliminated, no powerful rival tribes remained on the Mongolian steppe. Because Wang Khan had once aided Genghis Khan and played a key role in rescuing Breet, his fall was all the more tragic. According to legend, Genghis Khan lamented, "It is a sorrow that a man who was once my ally has perished thus." This chapter vividly portrays Mongol warfare tactics, betrayal and vengeance, the joy of victory, cultural exchange, and the tragedy of lost alliances. It captures Genghis Khan's leadership genius, his innovative military strategies, and his fairness, as well as the sorrow he experienced when faced with treachery. The final battle against Wang Khan, his flight and death, the destruction of the Karat, the distribution of spoils, and the military brilliance of Genghis Khan are all narrated with powerful emotion. Chapter 7 represents one of the greatest victories in the secret history of the Mongols, showing in striking detail Genghis Khan's ability to eliminate a formidable opponent. After this triumph, Genghis Khan became the undisputed ruler of the Mongolian steppe, laying the foundations for the major campaigns against the western tribes such as the Nayman and Merkit. Chapter 8 narrates the climactic stage in Genghis Khan's campaign to unite Western Mongolia. It focuses on the defeat of the powerful Nayman tribe, the crushing of Tayan Khan, and the tragic fate of Genghis Khan's childhood friend, Yamuka. This chapter follows the destruction of the Karat, showing the final moments of tribal unification and Genghis Khan's emergence as the undisputed ruler of the Mongolian steppe. At the time, the Nayman were the strongest state in western Mongolia. Tayan Khan or Bayruk Khan commanded a vast army, extensive territory, and abundant resources. When Wang Khan Togrul and his son Sengam arrived after their defeat, Tayan Khan welcomed them cautiously, planning to use the situation to his advantage. However, after eliminating the carrot, Genghis Khan resolved to attack the Nayman immediately. Consulting with his closest allies Borchu, Mukhali, Subutai, and Jeeb, he gathered a large army and advanced westward. The Nayman, upon learning of Genghis Khan's approach, prepared their forces under Tayan Khan and his sons, Bayruk and Kaksu Sabrak. Legend holds that Tayan Khan boasted, "The Mongols are many, but we are stronger." Yet Kaksu Sabrak warned him, "The Mongol army is swift and disciplined. Do not underestimate them." Tayan Khan ignored this counsel, which contributed significantly to the Nayman's defeat. The decisive battle took place along the slopes of the Altai and Kongai mountains. Genghis Khan's forces used the speed of mounted archers, feigned retreats, intelligence gathering, and psychological warfare to shatter the Nayman army. Subutai and Jeeb distinguished themselves, pursuing the Nayman and capturing Tayan Khan. Legend states that Tayan Khan either died from his wounds in battle or was executed after capture. Bayruk Khan fled westward to the territory of Western Xia. The Nayman's defeat was immense, yielding vast lands, herds, treasures, and spoils. Genghis Khan distributed these fairly, rewarded the distinguished, and welcomed the surrendering Nayman with mercy. Nayman culture, including their script and arts, influenced the Mongols and later laid the foundation for the adoption of the Uyghur script. The fate of Yamuka was tragic. Having allied with the Carrot and Nayman, he was betrayed by his closest followers after their defeat and handed over to Genghis Khan. Upon his capture, Genghis Khan, recalling their childhood friendship and sworn bond, was deeply saddened. Legend holds that Yamuka himself requested, "Because I opposed you and betrayed our bond, kill me without shedding blood." Genghis Khan executed him by breaking his back, an honorable death according to Mongol custom. Yamuka's last words reportedly were, "I once thought of you as my brother, yet I regret that I became your rival. Now nothing can prevent you from becoming Khan." Yamuka's death marked a profound personal tragedy, and Genghis Khan mourned deeply. The traitorous followers of Yamuka were severely punished. With the Nayman defeated, all remaining opposition to Genghis Khan was eliminated, completing the unification of the Mongolian steppe. This chapter vividly depicts Mongol military brilliance, the joy of victory, the tragedy of friendship, the harshness of betrayal, and cultural exchange. It portrays Genghis Khan's leadership, courage, and fairness, as well as the human sorrow of losing a childhood friend. The battle against the Nayman, Tayan Khan's defeat, Yamuka's final words, his bloodless execution, and the unification of Western Mongolia are narrated with powerful emotion. Chapter 8 stands as one of the most tragic yet magnificent victories in the secret history of the Mongols, showing in striking detail Genghis Khan's strength in conquering Western Mongolia. Following this triumph, Genghis Khan became the undisputed ruler of the Mongolian steppe, laying the foundations for future large-scale campaigns. Chapter 9 describes the period of political and military reforms following Genghis Khan's unification of the Mongol tribes. It focuses on the creation of new institutions, including the Imperial Guards, Keshigtan and the Torgan units, and the complete organization of the Mongol army. This chapter follows the defeat of the Nayman, Karat and Merkit tribes, showing the consolidation of the Mongols and the establishment of a stable new state. After uniting the tribes and eliminating rivals, Genghis Khan realized that success could not be secured through war alone. He needed political stability and a disciplined military. Together with his closest allies Borchu, Mukhali, Borakhol, Shalaun, Subutai, Jeeb, and Kasar, he developed a comprehensive reform plan. The Mongol army, drawn from multiple tribes with different customs, required strict discipline and loyalty. Genghis Khan first established the Keshigtan, a day and night guard. The Keshigtan were responsible for protecting the Khan and his family, carrying out orders immediately, and conducting intelligence work. This ensured the Khan's security and the swift execution of commands. The Keshigtan were chosen from the most loyal, brave, and capable young men, received specialized training, and maintained continuous shifts. This unit later became a central part of the Mongol Empire's administration. Next, he created the Torgan, the household troops. They were responsible for protecting and serving the Khan's family, assisting with daily life, and maintaining order within the palace. The Torgan were selected for discipline and loyalty, and appointments were made based on merit rather than tribal origin. Genghis Khan also officially appointed the imperial attendants, his closest advisors and confidants. Those who had been loyal from childhood, such as Borchu, Mukhali, Borakhol, and Shalaun, were given special privileges and responsibilities. The attendants acted as advisors, executors of orders, and key figures in battle, reflecting Genghis Khan's principle of rewarding loyalty and merit. To fully organize the army, he strengthened the decimal system, appointing commanders over units of 10, 100, 1,000, and 10,000. Commanders of 1,000 were selected based on ability and achievement, regardless of their tribal background, ensuring a unified, disciplined, and highly mobile army. This system laid the foundation for future large-scale campaigns. Genghis Khan's principle was clear: promote the worthy, punish the traitors, appointing leaders by merit rather than noble birth. During this period, Genghis Khan also organized his family, planning the division of land and inheritance among his sons, Jochi, Chagatai, Gede, and Tolui. He further strengthened the Great Yasa law, consolidating political stability. The creation of new institutions was accompanied by ceremonial assemblies, where commanders swore loyalty and pledged to serve the Khan faithfully. This chapter clearly illustrates Mongol political reform, military organization, the principles of rewarding merit, discipline, and loyalty. It highlights Genghis Khan's organizational genius, wise leadership, fairness, and the strength of cooperation with trusted allies. The ceremonial establishment of the Keshigtan, Torgan, and imperial attendants, the appointment of commanders under the decimal system, and family arrangements, are narrated with vivid clarity and emotional depth. Chapter 9 is a key part of the secret history of the Mongols, showing Genghis Khan's extraordinary ability to consolidate the tribes. Following these reforms, he secured a firm foundation, preparing the Mongols for future foreign campaigns and conquests.